A lot of comically hilarious things have happened in the Trump administration to libtard protesters that have fought with federal law enforcement. For what reason? I don't exactly know, but they're losing their balls.
I shot me in the nuts, and now I'm losing a ball.
Okay. Well, dude, you have the septum piercing there, and the earrings, and the mustache, and the male pattern balding, and so, you know, can we just be honest here? You probably didn't have any balls anyway because you're hanging out at an ICE protest, and, well, it's been a lot of FAFO for the protesters that decide to do this, especially green scooter guy. That's the one right there getting bodied by federal law enforcement. And it's been just fun to watch these videos. The F around, find out version of America has been exciting. Been a little bit annoying because these are the people that called us insurrectionists for so very long. But it sounds like they're in for a shock. ICE planning to outfit officers with gloves that deliver electric shocks. Okay. ICE officers will soon be outfitted with painful electric shocks intended to gain compliance from combative individual. ICE has spent $20 million to purchase protective, conductive, distraction, and de-escalation devices for officers that are about to be worn in the field, according to a notice published on Monday. The devices are known as the G.L.O.V.E, which stands for General Low Output Voltage Emitter, and manufactured by Compliant Technologies of Lexington, Kentucky, and they have been used in recent years in jails and police departments. Oh my. Let's go ahead and, I mean, could you imagine these boys rolling up with their electric gloves on? Okay. How do these things work? Acquisition Planning Forecast System. You can see here is the glove, and they've bought $20 million worth of these gloves. Here's the website for this technology. Number one, in hands-on de-escalation, and a ton of police forces apparently use them and endorse them. And how do they work exactly? Oh boy, let's go ahead and check. So here's an example.
I'm not leaving. Get out of my face.
Huh? Listen.
I'm not leaving.
Calm down.
No.
Calm down. Listen, sir.
You're not gonna tell
Calm
me
down.
what to do.
Calm down.
No.
Get on the ground. On the ground. Get your arm out. Get your arm out. Get it out.
So how does it work exactly?
In zero tactics. Okay. So you can see how simple this works. So I'm just going to back you up here, Wyatt, for a second.
Alrighty.
I'm going to hold on to Wyatt's skin here so you can see that it won't transfer to me. Nothing happens to me. It's only going to happen where I make contact with him. If I had a partner on the other side, it wouldn't affect them. All right? So if I was back here and I'm working with Wyatt and he started to struggle with me, I would say, Wyatt, holy shit. Now, if you take a look at Wyatt, he's got no burn signatures, nothing happened to his skin. He's perfectly fine. But that fight ended in less than 3 seconds. That was zero tactics. That was just me closing my hand on him. The sooner we stop the fight, the safer everybody is. If I can stop a fight in seconds as compared to minutes, that saves a lot in taxpayers' money when it comes to workman's comp and suspect payouts that we're seeing left and right here.
Which is what happens. It's very litigious.
Okay, so what does the glove actually do? I thought this was kind of interesting. So the glove doesn't transfer the energy to any metallic object. I find that fascinating.
Glove. What you're going to see today is how I can handle this. What's your name, sir?
Wyatt.
Wyatt. So I'm going to work with Wyatt today. You're going to see how I can take Wyatt under control without hurting him or getting hurt myself. So I'll show you this glove. It's a pressure switch. Comes on 1 second on, takes 3 to 4 seconds to turn off. That way it doesn't accidentally turn off if we start wrestling on the ground. As you can see, this doesn't go through clothing, doesn't go through hair. If I had to get away from Wyatt and go to my weapon, I could use my weapon. I'm not going to shock myself. I could use anything on my belt. If Wyatt was being a good guy and I was going to cuff Wyatt, he could touch these cuffs and see it's not going to hurt him. Nothing transfers through metal. Nothing. It only works on skin. So for this demonstration, I'm going to use one glove and zero tactics. Stand strong, get a good stance if you're going to fight against me.
Oh, mamma mia. It's like tingling, like if your arm circulation was cut off and it was just nonstop tingling.
So let's talk about weapons retention. Based on what you felt, would you like to reach in here and grab this gun off my belt?
No.
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 Yeah, so when it comes to weapons retention, we teach people to cover and hold. And it's a strength thing. Now it's just cover. You're not going to be able to get these gloves off my hand. You're not going to be able to get this gun off my belt.
When you do
Okay. So those are, you know, bigger than your average American male standing there getting taken down in seconds by this utility here called the generated low output voltage emitter. The glove transforms into a CD3 conductive distraction de-escalation device when used with the force continuum to supplement existing tools for law enforcement, corrective security, EMS, and the military. It's available as an invisible partner to enhance the user's effectiveness in operating within the agency's already established tactics and procedures. This is why we call the glove the force multiplier and how it operates with the force continuum, new protocol in peacekeeping. So electric shock gloves everywhere in America. Subject goes immediately to the ground, maximum voltage of 380 volts at a time. That would inhibit the subject. A senior DHS official tells me that the ZAP gloves will deliver non-lethal electric shocks to people by the end of September. ICE plans to spend $20 million on electric shock gloves. We've seen this before, actually, in Gotham. We've seen it before. I've seen this one before. Here's the manual for the glove. The company says it doesn't consider the glove to be a weapon due to its low electrical current deployed, but it does not recommend the use for the elderly, children, or pregnant women. Well, yeah, dude. It looks pretty painful, honestly. But, you know, whatever. ICE plans to give officers gloves that can deliver painful electric shocks, and everyone's dancing. Everyone's having a good old time. The federal government plans to spend $20 million. Sources have described uptick in violence by individuals they're trying to arrest. The company behind the product says it is quickly distract with small, uncomfortable electrical pulses, making contact with skin. The discomfort associated with stimulation is usually effective in bringing individuals into compliance in less than 3 seconds and leaves no burns, marks, or scars. Technology is safe, doesn't penetrate the subject's body, and allows officers to grab the individual being stimulated with no fear or feedback to their bodies. The technology is a great, humane, low optics de-escalation solution. Tell you what, like why not? Right? Wouldn't this presumably save people's lives? Don't you everyone's like, oh, Renee Good, Alex Purdy, whatever. Like, we're so sad for them. Well, what if you were able to de-escalate those situations and you were able to disarm or you were able to stop them from either running over an ICE officer or fighting ICE officers while they had loaded weapons? What if you had the capacity to intervene in a non-lethal way? Cool, as far as I'm concerned. We'll save lives. And also awesome. Electric Ice. Sounds like a great song. Vanilla Ice. Get into the studio and get me that one. That's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe.